So every now and then, I like to go on Twitter and go around the space and kind of gauge sentiment for certain assets. And frankly, right now, there are so many people that are still sleeping on crypto and sleeping on Shiba Inu. It's hilarious. But that doesn't deter from the fact that Shib, when the market is popping, when things are booming, that it tends to have some of the highest volume, some of the highest inflows. And that's the reason why it performs so well when retail is in fact flowing. So I got in this discussion on Twitter yesterday, and there are still some people that are just absolutely plugging their ears to the industry. They're not paying attention despite ETFs taking place, despite government adoption, despite all these advancements that are taking place in terms of blockchain tech and crypto in general. They are completely ignoring it right now, which means that we have time, right? We know that we're getting into these early stages of mass adoption, and this adoption is in fact going to accelerate. There's going to be big pushes from institutions and big pushes from government as we roll through the rest of this cycle and frankly into the next one. And when people come into the space, Shib tends to get, again, some of the highest adoption out there. Now, the funny thing about this is even the comments when it comes to Shiba Inu, guys, I try to read all the comments. So I see what you guys post. I appreciate all the engagement and comments that you guys make. I still see a lot of people talking about, Shib being a scam and things like that. These are huge bottom signals. All right. Now, obviously, this is not a guarantee. This is not financial advice or anything like that. But I remember seeing these exact same comments, these exact same discussions down in this section right here. And then we know what Shiba Inu did after that. It basically blew through the faces of people leaning over trying to talk down to it. And it really feels like that's what's about to happen again. When you have so many people sleeping on an asset, it gives larger entities, it gives long-term holders opportunities to accumulate, sometimes longer than frankly they should be able to. And that's what I see with Shib right now. I talked about earlier today. I bought Shib very heavily today. I added a significant portion of my portfolio. Unfortunately, my long position from yesterday got liquidated. I set a stop loss at like 50% profit, so it got liquidated. It sucks. I could have made a lot more, but the point is I essentially rolled that right into a Shib position because Shib is something I believe in long term. And it's something that, frankly, the market believes in long term. If you don't believe me, look at how resilient of an asset Shiba Inu has become, despite being something that hasn't been here that long. August will mark a point where Shib has finally been in the market for 4 years. And it's an asset that currently, now that it's gotten into the top 20, has never fallen out of the top 20. Really think about that. This bear market could have been absolutely brutal for Shiba Inu, but through 2022, it was one of the most resilient. It wasn't until, again, the Voyager selling that pushed Shib down to some unnaturally low prices where we actually saw Shib setting new cycle lows. Okay. So now we're at this time where Shib is going to frankly re-enter price discovery. Once we breach through this prior all-time high that sits up here at 4088, Shib is going to be very, very wild. It's going to be an exciting ride. Okay. It's probably going to stress a lot of people out, frankly, for those that haven't seen assets move, 50, 100% in one day. Just be prepared because times are going to get really wild. Now, again, as always, I have to say this, guys, this is not financial advice. This is not a guarantee. But know that right now, when it comes to Shib, so many people are sleeping on it. They're not paying attention to it. They think that it's a scam. They've kind of paid attention or been dissuaded by Satoshi and the Shib ecosystem and whatever. That stuff doesn't matter. All that matters is the optics that Shiba Inu has outside the space, because the people that make the biggest influence on price are those that are coming in that are new. And Shib gets some of the highest flows from those people. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm excited for what alt season is going to bring. So have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.